Well, I talked to Glenn today, and he's feeling pretty good. Wound's healing up nicely, so he's going to come out and try some bench pressing. And I know all of you guys are expecting me to make a really big deal about it, but I'm sorry. You're just going to be disappointed. Where's he at? Charisma. Glenn said he's coming. You see him? I'll see him. He said he's coming. I am excited too. He said he's coming. Well, there he is. He's there. I see him. You see him? Yeah. There he is. All right. Act cool. Act cool. Hey, Glenn. I said, cool.
Too much.
Alright, so 1.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
1 rep max. 225.
Woo! Worst part.
So, getting up?
Getting up.
All right. Time to start talking. I know everybody's really disappointed about that, but a couple things I wanted to just talk about in this workout. Number one, super awesome to have Glen back, and obviously, as you can tell from this video, he has lost a lot of strength, as can be expected for how much time he's had to take off for appendicitis, and we weren't benching prior to him getting hurt anyways. But he was benching around 320, 1 rep max, before we started training for the last competition. And today we really did not want to put much stress on his stomach the site of the injury, anything like that. We don't want anything with a lot of intra-abdominal pressure. So benching seemed like a good go-to exercise. And he did do a set of 185 for 4 before he attempted 225, and you saw in the beginning he only got 1. So we wanted to try and do something he could manage. We went to 185 for 5 sets of 5, and it worked pretty well. As you can see, he's having a lot of instability. One of the things I directed him to do was do not use a lot of leg drive. Just try and kind of set your feet there, and that causes some instability. It's really hard to balance yourself on the bench when you're not doing any leg drive. You're not putting your feet into the bench. And I'm still following my program. Did have a little bit of time off because my bar broke, but back on here now. 240 pounds, 5 sets of 5. Felt pretty good. One of the things I will mention, it does look really nice on camera. The light is directly over the bench. I was staring into the light this whole time, and it really gave me a headache. I'm going to have to figure out what to do there. At some point during this video, I actually took one of the bulbs out. But now up here in my 3 sets of triples at 280 pounds, or 127 kilograms. Glenn complaining about his hands there. And this was the first time ever trying anything like this. I was a little bit worried that Glenn wasn't going to be able to do any sort of rowing motion because of his stomach. But he managed to do it, and it was interesting trying to find a good stance with this. It's definitely a very different movement than T-bar rows, and it's different than a dumbbell row because you get that pendulum motion. And we tried going a couple different leg angles, and I really liked the way it felt. I definitely think that it was working a part of the back and rear delt that normally doesn't get touched. I wasn't feeling it as much in my lats, but my traps, middle traps, were really feeling it good here. So I like these. I don't know how much more weight I can put on here. This is only 75 pounds, not 700. Woo! Yeah, that'd be awesome, right? You can see there, I've got one hand on my knee for the first set, trying to do similar to what I would do with a row. And the balance on this is challenging. But like I said, I really like it. It's a different motion, and I think that I'm going to keep this in. We only did 3 sets of rows due to the fact that Tuesday, so tomorrow, I am going to go ahead and attempt my deadlift max. My peaking program got messed up because I broke my bar, and I figure if I had to take a week off anyways, let's go ahead and give this a shot. So here's set 2 with 280 pounds, and still feeling pretty good. But after this, did some slingshot work, went up to 300 pounds there. Really disappointed in my lack of reps. I have no idea what this green thing is. It's like the light's reflecting off of my chalk bowl or something. I don't know. Sped this up.
Just the last rep.
Perfect timing.
Perfect
timing.
Did you see this, bro? The redness? This one not.
I caught you whining about your hands.
At this point in the workout, Glen's triceps were just done. So we tried doing some slingshot with him. It didn't work out well. First one, we had the pin set too high. Because he's lost so much mass over that time off, he's actually 3 pins lower than me on the safety bars. So we had to adjust those back and forth, and we kind of forgot on his first try with slingshot. But I decided to have him try and go as many reps as he could with dumbbell bench press, just to try and work on some hypertrophy there, get some of that muscle mass back, and just get some work in. And he told me he wasn't going to be sore at the end of this workout, and I guaranteed him he was. And he called me today and said how sore he was. So with that much time off, you're going to be sore when you get back into this. But enjoy the rest of the video. I'm going to throw some music in the rest of it. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.
Okay, that's not gonna work. There's nothing there.
You done got it?
I'm done.
Alright, try close. See if you can do close. So keep them in.
Boop.
Nope.
Nope.